What's up, everybody, and welcome back to TGK TV. This is your boy TGK. I'm going to talk about Fallout 76 and how I think it is probably the biggest disappointment in video game history. So let's start it off, right? This game was highly anticipated by me, and I'm pretty sure by others, and it was also criticized quite a bit by others as well because of the it's not even lack of, the fact that there was no NPCs at all in this video game. Which honestly, to me at first, I really didn't have a problem with it because I liked the fact that they told us exactly what this game was going to be. So obviously I didn't expect NPCs to be in there, so whenever people made that argument, I was just like, you're arguing about something you knew that wasn't going to be involved. It's just like, come on. And all the reviewers, everyone that did reviews complained about this. But you knew going into the game what this was going to be. Come on, man, like, use your brain, bro. You know it's not gonna have NPCs. So for me, honestly, not having NPCs wasn't the problem for me. It wasn't the fact that you had to play with friends to be able to create your own storyline or narrative. The problem for me is just the game just wasn't good, honestly. And when I mean good, it's just there was no replayability. There wasn't no feeling like you were going somewhere. There was no storyline, and I guess NPCs have an effect on that, which I will admit, NPCs do have an effect on that. And I went into this game knowing that. I went into this game attempting to have a open mind to it because I love the Fallout series. I fell in love with Fallout 3. I don't know how many hours I put in that game. I love Fallout New Vegas. I don't know how many hours I put in that game, which I hope Fallout 5 is made by the makers of Fallout New Vegas. I'm just saying. Fallout 4 was a great game. But there was redundancy when it comes to the amount of missions you were given, same ones over and over, right? So for me, Fallout 76 is the biggest disappointment to me in any video game I've ever played in my life because when it comes to Fallout, I expect something completely great. I don't expect something mediocre. I don't expect something boring. I don't expect something lifeless. And honestly, as much as all the reviews that I heard that there's no life to it, that there's no soul to this game, there really isn't. And it's not that I don't like how the graphics are. It's not that I don't like the enemies, the weapons, the scenery, the colors, all that. I love everything about the game. Now just imagine if you did have Fallout 76 with NPCs and it was a co-op, why I say it like that? It was a co-op with just one player versus this whole server with tons of players in there constantly shooting at you. I've played this game a couple times and every time I get in there, everyone's messing with me. It's annoying. So think about it, man. Maybe if they would have approached it differently instead of going for the whole Fortnite PUBG vibe, maybe they would have been a lot more successful. And I think that's where the Bethesda messed up. And honestly, I haven't even touched the whole bag stuff, the whole them dropping the price and all this other stuff, and potentially that they're going free eventually, and this and this about the video game. It's been a cluster F, to say the least. However, I think their approach was to just make money, and make money in the short term, make money fast. They saw all that Fortnite money. They're like, oh, we could make something similar in our version, our world, put it out there just like a Fallout game, but in a Fortnite world. It never worked out that way. They probably should have made it more. They should have simplified it instead of making a Fallout multiplayer game as complicated as a single player game. Because when you have to manage the amount of items you can have in your inventory, when you have to manage your hydration, when you have to manage your food intake, and try to have fun with playing with your friends, and having to deal with how boring the map is, it's beautiful. There's a lot of stuff to go observe. There's a lot of stuff to go do in adventures, and it's fun in its own regard. It is boring. It's boring. It's not fun. You walk 5 minutes, oh, I'm dehydrated. You walk 5 minutes there, oh, I'm hungry. By the time you're done reviewing a building, oh, I have too many items. I have to drop valuable shit. It is not fun. I'm disappointed. I hate making this video. I hate it. I've only played the game like 6 times. And probably on the 5th day that I played it, I was done. I tried to bring in multiple friends, my brother, my other friends, and into this game, and it's just like no one plays it. And to be quite honest with you, I think Bethesda Fallout knows that they messed up. And for me, whenever Fallout 5 ever becomes a reality and does come true, the only way I'll buy it on the first day it releases is if the makers that made Fallout New Vegas is a part of it. If they're not, then I'm gonna wait probably a month or 2 months to buy Fallout 5 because of this horrible mistake with releasing Fallout 76. Bethesda lost my trust with this game. And as bad as it was, as disappointing as it was, I think that's even worse for Bethesda to lose the trust with their fans. Because Bethesda, your fans are very loyal to Fallout, and for you to try to make Fallout this cash cow and utilizing it to make profits just off of the fans' emotional attachment to the brand, pity you. Pity you. It's unfortunate that you had to go that route. But now, to instill trust back into the community, you must release Fallout 5, and you better make it the greatest damn game you ever made in your life. And it's not something I'm requesting, but as Fallout fans, that is a warning. It's been your boy TGK. I hope to see y'all in the comments and hear what y'all think. And I'm out.